All right, folks, please welcome Capturi.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to join us tonight. My name is Josh Davidson. I work for a company called Capturi. I'm the director here in the U.S., head of business development and sales here in the U.S. And just want to start a quick conversation about meetings. So I'm sure everybody has been in a business meeting before, and I'm sure they have not always thought it was the most productive use of their time. So, you know, $37 billion is wasted every year in the U.S. on meetings. That's really the problem that we're solving here at Capturi. I'll go into what our software does in a minute, but I just wanted to point out that, you know, influential people like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates have very opinionated views on meetings and how they should be run. Jeff Bezos doesn't allow PowerPoint in his meetings. He has a specific process of how those meetings are most efficient. And then Bill Gates thinks a decision should be made at every meeting. So he believes that what's the point of having a meeting if you're not going to have a decision? So those types of people have opinions on them. Everybody we all know that have had unproductive meetings. So we're here to solve the problem and challenge of unproductive meetings in a business setting. So just to really piggyback on top of that, our software is a meeting optimization platform powered by AI technology. So we're solving the fundamental challenge of unproductive meetings, adding value to every stage of the meeting cycle. So whether that's before the meeting, on agenda creation and collaboration, we allow you to assign the agenda to a certain attendee of the meeting, that way breeding accountability so everybody's most prepared when they attend the meeting. During the meeting, we're going to record the meeting, whether it be face-to-face or via conference like a Zoom or WebEx or Teams meeting. That way we're going to allow you to automate your meeting notes so you can stay more engaged and more present during the meeting, knowing that Capturi is going to capture those audio notes for you, knowing that no revenue-generating idea is going to slip through the cracks, or getting lost in the shuffle. And then post-meeting, so from the follow-up, whose job is it to do the follow-up task? Well, we don't know. Well, with Capturi, you can assign and delegate tasks for your team members and yourself. You can create decisions, so that way everybody stays aligned and who's on track going forward in the meeting, going forward as well. And then maybe you had a whiteboard session. You can upload that and attach it to the meeting as well. Okay, so just some of the benefits here. I just wanted to list those. I'm not going to read them all, but we integrate with your Outlook calendar or your Google Calendar, so you keep scheduling the meetings just like you've been doing. But we're going to sit on top of your ecosystem. So whether that is a Zoom conference or however you want to have a web conference, our bot will dial right into that meeting. It'll record the meeting, and then it'll process through our neural network, which will extract keywords based on tonality, sentence structure, and volume. So that way, again, you can be present and engaged. Just some of our customers here. You know, we deal with a lot of different personalities and personas. I work with a VP of cable programming at a large media company. I work with a lot of healthcare, but really right now we're trying to figure out what our ICP is, and as we kind of launch into the United States market. So just a little bit about our company. So we're headquartered in Aarhus, Denmark. We have a US Boston office, and we work down at Atlantic Ave. First Agenda was our parent company. That's why you heard me misspoke, and I've been saying that for almost 12 months now, but we just broke out into our own entity as Capturi. It was the product, and now it's our own entity, so we can focus our business development all on one product. And again, I head the US. We have a freemium tier, so any organization up to 10 users can use it free, full functionality, no restrictions, at no strings attached, for as long as you'd like. Work it into your meetings. That way you can see if it's going to work and be productive in your workflow. And then you can go download the mobile app, which has, you can record face-to-face meetings with the mobile app, and then you can, again, log into the web app. They're both bi-directional, so they both talk to each other in live time. Again, that's for follow-up tasks that'll go right to your, to both speak to each other. So again, the fundamental challenge that we are solving is to the fundamental challenge that we're solving is unproductive meetings. And I'll show you just a quick UI of what the user interface looks like. What is it? Is that it? No. Yep, right there. Cool. Okay, so here you can see over here, this is my Outlook calendar of all the events. You can see here is it's pulling from October 14th. I had a demo with Maricopa Community Colleges in Arizona. You can see I labeled it College and University in a demo. You can see here there's agenda items. One's assigned to myself. The second one is assigned to me and my colleague. And then if I just scroll down here, you can see a decision made. We're going to update the website color to blue and white. There's a couple of tasks. One I've completed. The other one is not due until October 14th. Here's really a lot of where the magic happens in the AI. So these bookmark features, during the call, I can tag this bookmark feature, and that's going to timestamp where maybe Chris and I are having a conversation about something important. I don't want to interrupt the flow of that meeting. I'll just tap that bookmark feature, and I can debrief from my meetings, and you can see I can even label my bookmark. So we were talking about dual enrollment discussion. I want to make sure I can capture the pain points of my customers. So I'm in sales. It works good for me. I have a train ride home as well, so I can debrief on my meetings after on my train ride home. That way I can very specifically know what my customers told me what their challenges were. And then here you can see the keywords. These are all timestamped in chronological order in 15-minute intervals. So you can see government agencies. This was all pulled by our ASR, which is automated speech recognition, that I didn't have to do anything. This just took the audio notes for me. I click on one of those, I can drill down. It'll take me about 3 seconds prior to that keyword, and then it'll just go into the meeting. You can also see there's an audio search if you want to search by name or something that wasn't the keyword. And then we train our models and we learn the terminology. If it's healthcare, if it's entertainment, we're going to start learning your language and the vocabulary you speak. And then you also get a transcription as well, full transcription, so that you can download that into a Word document so that it can be used for reference, audits, those types of things. So about 2.5 minutes left. Just want to give you the look and feel of the UI and how it integrates with our Outlook calendar.
That's questions.
Oh, okay, yeah. So if there's any questions, feel free to shoot them down. Yeah.
Thanks for the presentation, and I really like the platform. It's very unique, but I used to work in Office 365 environment, and I gotta say Microsoft is very strong. And how do you differentiate yourself with their platform? Because, for example, Teams, they do a similar thing. They don't do insights and things like that, but they do video conferencing. They actually do the automatic translation. They actually integrated that onto the things, and they can record it and have words coming out of the screen after they watch the recorded videos. So I mean, I think one of the key challenges for you is how do you differentiate that product with the technology giant like Microsoft? Because obviously it's everyone uses Microsoft these days, and Office 365 with the cloud platform, it's everywhere without you noticing. Even the Hulk uses it too. So how do you differentiate yourself?
Yeah, exactly. We are a direct Microsoft partner. We actually won their Spark Award for AI technology in a business setting, and we allow you to push these meetings to Teams, but that's where there's the whole platform where agenda creation during the meeting and post-meeting. So Teams can be a little bit of clunky, to be honest, with times. We use Teams internally, but we also use First Agenda internally as well. I mean, Capturi. But yeah, as far as differentiate, I would say that the keywords, we allow you to pinpoint that so you can debrief from a competitive standpoint. I guess with Microsoft Teams would be the key differentiator on that standpoint, and from also from a follow-up task as well. So more of the complete package as far as competition. But that's a good question. I mean, that's ultimately what we challenge for. But we sit on top of Teams, like we dial into your Teams conference call so that you can enable our technology.
One more, please.
What about Google?
Yep, so we integrate with G Suite as well. That could be a Google Calendar.
And then what integrates better, you and Microsoft Microsoft or you and Google?
It doesn't matter. We're agnostic with any type of conferencing app or, Teams or Slack. You can push it out just equal. It doesn't matter. Our software doesn't matter. But thank you. I appreciate everybody's time.
Thank you, Capturi.